The Knicks, ready to enjoy that one-of-a-kind New York home court advantage, coming into the building earlier tonight. It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at the numbers for Norman Powell.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Clock is at 3. Powell's shot is off. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Bridges showing more and more signs of the strength, being able to finish through contact.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Now here's Zubac. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
Well, we're seeing this transition, BA, right, from Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons. And you don't want to give Kawhi that kind of positioning. He doesn't waste good looks.
Payne, the pass to Towns. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Harden's got space. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Outside Payne. Hard against Zubac. Shot's good by Harden.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. I talked with him about how he'll approach dealing with Kawhi Leonard on the floor, and Coach told me there's no one way to go about slowing Kawhi. He does too many things. He continued, we'll vary our looks on him and try not to let him get in any offensive rhythm. Good idea, as we all know how deadly Kawhi is once he gets going. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Harden. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
Love to see Zubac attacking the rim, staying involved offensively.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, let's take this chance to see the players who have been the top rebounders since the All-Star break. Ivica Zubac, number 1. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
One look at the numbers, and it's obvious these two have become dominant forces in the paint over this stretch.
Great open look there.
Anunoby showing some confidence, believing in the work he puts in.
Zubac, screen. Harden with a bucket. Harden's got 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Dunn. No made baskets yet. Pass to Zubac. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just too determined. Zubac finishing strong.
Bridges outside. Anunoby on the wing. Hard against Leonard. Towns is screen on Leonard. Hart. And he hits the jump shot. Hart's got his second basket.
The screen doesn't earn him a ton of breathing room. Turns out he doesn't need it.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Shamet, he's checked in for Payne. Bogdan Bogdanovic checked in for Los Angeles. It's Powell on the wing. Zubac with a screen on Hart. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Excellent work from Powell in the pick and roll action.
Outside Anunoby. Here's Shamet. He picked up 10 in his last game. Pass to Hart. 5 to shoot. Now here's Anunoby. Puts one up from 19. Leonard pulls down the board.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Outside Anunoby. Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. Hart with a screen on Leonard. Out to Bridges. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Anunoby can't get it to go. The Clippers have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Harden, the pass to Powell. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Shamet, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Landry Shamet, one of those guys continuing to hone his skills, trying to become more of an impactful player in the two-way format, both on defense and with that shooting ability.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Now here's Hart. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Bridges, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
Zubac with a screen on Hart. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Josh Hart. And no matter how many minutes he gets, Norm Powell is always ready to shoot, Brent.
Oh, man, BA. Norman Powell has consistently been in that Be Ready club off the bench. He can come in and score a bunch of points for his team and spark the offense. But this guy has been aggressive from day one, and it doesn't matter where he is, he knows his role.
Blocked!
That's the kind of defense you love seeing from Achua. I like how engaged he was there.
And the Clippers miss again.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Pass to Robinson. Now Bridges. Robinson, a screen on Powell. Bridges misses. It's Powell on the wing. Here's Jones. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And coming down the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, have modern training methods helped players get through it in one piece, you think?
Without a question, BA. At the same time, it's a keeping up with the Joneses situation. If the guy you're guarding is in top form, that wears you down too.
Ben Simmons is checked in for the Clippers. Batum comes in for Powell. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're clinging on to the final playoff spot in the conference, trying to improve their position if possible.
When I look at the Clippers, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Right side Harden. Back to Simmons. Knocked loose. Soft touch off the glass. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Here's Kolek. No points so far. Achua. Batum pulls it in.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Achua. Here's Batum. And a miss there on the triple. The Knicks have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Pass to Kolek. Outside Achua. Here's Kolek. He shoots. Jump shot is good.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Now here's Simmons. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Pure from three-point range. And the Clippers lead by 4.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Outside Achua. Pass to Kolek. Shoots over Harden. Jones grabs the board. And it's Jones with the ball for Los Angeles. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And timeout called by Ty Lue. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Yeah, it's not always just about free throw shooting, but it can be a large factor and disrupt your confidence.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Powell's checked in. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Batum sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. There's Bogdanovich with the three.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Pass to Shaman. 1:05 left to play in the first. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Towns. Towns double team. Shoots over Powell. New York again can't hit. The Clippers in the lead. Bogdanovich passes to Simmons. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Powell for 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Here's Shamet. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
It just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Clippers ahead, up 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Patrick Mills out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Drew Eubanks. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Really a great free throw shooter. It's unfortunate Mills gets to the line infrequently, partly because of the minutes.
Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
New York shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Clippers trail by 3. Dunn outside. Shoots over Bridges. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Three-pointer, Bridges. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Beauchamp passes to Wright. Towns outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Pass to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Dunn's shot is good. Dunn's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not a shot the coaches are going to draw up often for him, and he makes it with the defense closing in.
Mills against Wright. New York no good that time either. And it's Jones with the ball for the LA Clippers. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And here's Mills for 3. And Beauchamp pulls it down. New York trailing. Wright outside. Pass to Beauchamp. Towns a screen on Brown. Here's Beauchamp. Brown with the block. And here's Mills. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Brown. Misses with the fallback, Jay.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac's checked in for Eubanks. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Jones. Powell, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Harden in for Mills. Oh, and Towns with the block.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no.
And they'll get another chance. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Powell. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Powell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Anunoby. And Harden with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. Clock at 6. And the shot goes. Kolik's got his 2nd basket on the night. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Zubac's high post. Out to Powell. Launches a 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Hart. Outside Anunoby. Here's Kolik. From outside the arc. Knocks down the triple. And it's a 3-point New York lead.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Harden with a screen on Bridges. Powell for 3. The Knicks pull it in. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Yeah, they wanted to win the physical battle in that game, and they did. Their rebounding numbers really paint the picture.
Well, the last time it was about feeding off of the glass and getting rebounds to ignite the offense, and that came up big for them. Great opportunities to get out and run.
A nice shot by Zubac.
And no problem for Zubac. He likes that mid-range.
Timeout. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Here's Kolik. And the Knicks miss again. The Clippers have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Back to Harden. Pass to Dunn. And that misses. That would have put him up. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Up top, Bridges. Powell covers. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Shamet comes in for Hart. Anunoby finds Bridges. Back to Anunoby. Zubac against Robinson. Pass to Kolek. Here's Shamet. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Shamet's got 10 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout. Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Kolek. He's got 7. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
That's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet. That's 2 points.
Inside. Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers. For New York, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Pass to Bridges. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers. In the third spot, Los Angeles. The Knicks 4th.
These teams fuel their offense by creating turnovers that lead to open floor opportunities.
Harden from outside gets the 3 ball to go. 11 points in the game.
Well, you better be right up on James Harden or else he's going to bury these threes, and he will do it in bunches.
High post Towns. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
And Kawhi Leonard is just phenomenal at the line. Another part of his game that's improved.
And some changes here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Shamet comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Wright subbed in for Payne. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson is very fluid as a big, and he comes off that pick ready to shoot.
Leonard outside. Back to Simmons. 6 to shoot. Bogdanovich from long range. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. Hard against Batum. Right outside. Robinson, a screen on Harden. Back to Hart. Pass to Robinson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And it's a 3-point Knick lead.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Leonard. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. New York has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Right, pass to Anunoby. Robinson, a screen on Batum. Anunoby finds Hart. Inside. Here's Shamet. Good D by Bogdanovich. Clippers trail by 3. Harden, the pass to Leonard. Shoots over Anunoby. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Harden. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter. It's Wright on the wing. Defended by Harden. Wright with the bucket. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Leonard outside. Outside Bogdanovich. To the inside. Kawhi finishes inside. So good at the rim. New York has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Right outside. Hart with a screen on Harden. Pass to Anunoby. Three-pointer. The shot that time not on target. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Knicks leading by 1. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau, and Coach, you battled back from that early deficit. What changed for this team?
Well, we played better defense, and then we were able to get good shots, quality shots, but we have to play defense.
I know you pride yourself on that area of the game. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
Yeah, these two are getting after it. They're working overtime to be the guy. They've got each other fired up.
It's almost like they're playing their own game of one-on-one. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hey, we've seen Norman Powell really having a great game.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The Knicks with the lead. We've got OG Anunoby. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Payne in at point guard. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
Harden finds Leonard. And here's Zubac, covered by Towns. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Leonard inside. He's covered by Hart. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Josh Hart. And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, B.A., that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender.
Clippers trail by 3. To the middle. Nice balance from Kawhi Leonard there.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Pass to Hart. The 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. They set the screen. Here's Leonard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
New York has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Hart. Towns a screen on Leonard. Hart passes to Bridges. 4 on the clock. From the arc. The shot off that time.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Now here's Leonard, defended by Payne. It's rebounded by New York. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. High post Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Leonard for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bridges outside. Payne, pass to Bridges. Overdone. Bridges misses.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Pass to Dunn. Here's Zubac. He's guarded by Bridges. Zubac with a screen on Hart. Powell tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Hart passes to Bridges. Sinks that one from the post. Bridges has got 11 points. And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. Leonard outside. Oh, and Towns with the block. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Here's Leonard. He's got 14. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Josh Hart.
That's the power and strength he brings. Kawhi able to absorb the contact. I'm not even sure he felt it and still knocks it down.
Anunoby passes to Towns. Now Anunoby knocks it loose. Oh, stolen by Harden. With the 10-footer, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Powell. Leonard's got 9 points now in the second half, and we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Towns passes to Anunoby. Left side Payne. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. James Harden picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Well, they've done some damage down there in the post, and they're converting everything on the block.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
The baseline J, and the basket by Bridges. Bridges has gotten 4 this quarter.
Consistent shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Los Angeles making a change here. Jones is checked in. Zubac finds Jones. Dunn outside. With the teardrop. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Payne. Towns is screen on Harden. Back to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. He drops it from range. Bridges has got 16 points now.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. in a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. Outside Payne. Pass to Kolek. Towns on a screen. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Harden. Jones, the pass to Leonard. Zubats, screen. The fader. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Leonard's got 11 in the second half.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And Bridges playing with extreme confidence is on fire right now.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Bridges misses.
That's a rarity for him, especially against a soft defense.
Outside Harden. There's the triple. The Knicks with the rebound. Here's Kolek. 7 points in the game. And it's powered home by Towns.
It's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and rolls. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
Knicks leading by 9. Anunoby finds Payne. Outside Anunoby. It's Bridges on the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Leonard passes to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Towns. Over Zubats. The shot by Towns, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Dunn outside. Leonard with the ball. Defended by Payne. Outside Jones. 3 on the clock. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. And now it's just a 4-point Knick lead.
Well, Leonard usually has humble assist numbers, but that doesn't mean he's not going to keep his eyes open.
Payne, pass to Anunoby. Count the basket. Anunoby's got 5 points.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
It's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Down low. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Well, another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside, blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
And the basket by Shamet.
Quick and clean with that shot attempt as Shamet knocks it in.
And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brett.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor. Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
And the basket by Shamet.
Shamet giving his team a little bit of scoring punch. That's going to help out from the mid-range.
Here's Leonard. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's Wright from the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's in there. Simmons has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Pass to Towns. The rebound by Simmons. Clippers trail by 8. Jacks up a 3, and it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist from Jones. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal. of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so it's New York, closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Ben Simmons is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by Dunn. Clippers trail by 7. Tries from 6 feet. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Jones from outside sends it home from three-point land.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Anunoby with it. Picked up by Simmons. Here's Shamet. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Dunn's shot is good.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
The Knicks have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Anunoby passes to Shamet. Towns outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Friday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get. But I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Ooh, that one misses for Powell.
Well, Norman Powell's settling in and understanding more and more of who he is at the professional level. He's a scorer, and he can shoot the 3 at a high clip.
Here's Leonard. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
And Leonard drops them both.
Just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
Pass to Towns. Now here's Hart. And here's Bridges. And that's good from 17 feet. Bridges has got 12 points in just the second half.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Anunoby on the wing. Simmons against Towns. Pass to Hart. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Norman Powell.
Drew the defender in close enough for Hart to take advantage and draw the foul.
James Harden, he's checked in for Simmons. Good on the second one. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Dunn, the pass to Harden. Here's Zubac. Tries again, and it's good on the lay-in. And that's a double-double for him now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Towns into the lane. Basket's good. Towns has got 20.
Wow, such a unique player. Towns has center size, guard handles, and a low drive into the hoop.
Here's Powell, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Haynes checked in for New York.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Here's Leonard, and it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Done with it. He's against Bridges. 14 feet away, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Towns. Back to Bridges. Buries it from 3. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
Outside Harden. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Here's Payne. And the shot goes in.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Leonard for 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. New York leading by 3. Bridges finds Payne. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
They need this. Here's Zubats. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
That's where you got to give Zubats the ball because he's good at capitalizing close to the bucket.
Pass to Anunoby. High post Towns. Shoots over Zubats. And there's Towns on the assist from Anunoby. Anunoby's got 5 assists tonight. Powell outside. Harden with a screen on Anunoby. Powell for 3. Offensive rebound. Now here's Dunn. Shot clock at 5. Second shot opportunity. And Zubats finishes inside. Zubats has got 6 in the quarter.
Zubats does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds and beats his guy to the spot.
And that one falls for Towns.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line. Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Pass to Powell. Zubats, screen. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 19 points.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Here's Payne. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Zubats with a screen on Payne. Back to Zubats. Doubled by Towns. Here's Dunn. Again, the Clippers score.
And nice dime from Zubats. His floor awareness is solid.
Bridges passes to Payne. Here's Anunoby. The 3 is up. The shot by Payne, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. That'll put Norman Powell on the free throw line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Yeah, can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
And there's a pick. High post Towns. Powell pulls it in.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Towns a screen on Harden. Payne with it. Dunn in his pocket. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Dunn right side. Zubac's inside. Towns on him. Zubac's shot is off.
He usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off. And Bridges elevating his game. Woo!
Defensive foul.
Now, he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Zubac finds Powell. Shoots over Anunoby. Here's Zubac. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Oh, man, love calling Zubac's number there at 7 feet. Get shots off in big moments.
Low block shot. And there's Towns on the assist by Payne. Towns has got 26 points.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots. And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation. Unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. Throws it up high, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
Wow, Zubac way up.
Pass to Towns. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Leonard. The claw! Too much for the D to handle.
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Zubac with a screen on Anunoby. Another shot. Count it!
And with their backs against the wall, Zubac goes off.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, "It's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now." Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
Allie, thank you. So he can't get either to fall. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. There's the block.
Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Now a timeout called by New York. 20 seconds left in the game. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
The shot by Payne, no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And he commits the intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 9-point game here.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to